Hi Aries, I am here to do your weekly reading for you. I've already shuffled the cards, but I wanted to do a quick shuffle, okay? And please only take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. And just FYI, if you are close to somebody, I could be picking up on their energies instead of yours, okay? So let's see what spirit animal would like to be with you this week. Okay, the starfish spirit, open to infinite possibility. That's a lovely card. Okay, now let's take a moonology. And don't forget to check your sun, moon, and rising signs for a more complete picture. Okay? All right. A new romantic cycle begins. Well, that's kind of interesting. If it'll stay up there. Okay, and now let's see what your overall energy is. And if you like this reading, please give it a like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Any and all of those will help the channel to grow, and I would really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, one more. Beautiful, you have a new beginning. It's a one of air. Brilliant ideas that may need refinement, overcoming obstacles with faith that everything will work out. Communicate clearly and concisely. Remain objective. It's beautiful energy. All right. So now let's get a few cards to see what they have to say. Okay. The moon. The biggest message from the moon is to use your intuition. Okay? And there's a story I tell with it. It's what you feed. If you feed the good side will grow. If you feed the bad side will grow. Whichever side you do not feed will wither and die. Okay? But the biggest message is to use your intuition. And another thing with the moon card, it's nighttime, so it's a little harder to see. You know, in the daytime, it's easy to see. Nighttime, not so much. And so using your intuition is very helpful. But it's helpful all of the time. The star card, absolutely beautiful. And you have the starfish. Of course, it looks just like a star. It's a beautiful card. Okay, and what that is telling you, well, a couple of things. One, wish upon a star. That's what you're supposed to do when you see a star. And another is that the star card is a good omen. And it says this is a powerful time for inspired action, channeled through your authentic self. And that's a big part of it, is your authentic self. Be open to possibility and stay true to yourself. Have faith and trust in the universe. And if you do this, you will share in its gifts and blessings. Okay, and the star card coming out next to the moon card gives it more oomph, so to speak, okay? And there's also a potential for fame, if that's something that you desire. Another beautiful card, the Nine of Cups, which says that you are totally content and happy with your life. And at the bottom of the deck is the Devil. So we might have to take a card on that in a few minutes. Okay. Let's go a little bit deeper and see what we can find out. That's kind of interesting that the Devil came out, because all the other cards are really, really nice. Now, the Moon isn't a negative card at all. It's just saying to use your intuition. But what the Devil card typically means is that there's something that's detrimental in your life, and oftentimes it is a way that you're thinking, stresses, fears, anxieties, that sort of thing. And it's saying to remove that from your life. Beautiful. You have another beginning. That is the Ace of Wands. And what the Ace of Wands is all about is you being highly motivated, which to me goes back to this card a little bit. Energized and filled with new ideas that inspire growth. A world of possibility is opening up. Follow your passion. So that is absolutely beautiful. Okay. So let's take another card. The Seven of Wands. Okay, this can have a few different meanings, but the one most prevalent is that you are defending something. You're at the top of a hill, and you see these wands here. These are people down here that are trying to take this from you, whatever it may be, and you're defending it. Okay? The Eight of Pentacles. This is where you are working, repeating something. It's a learning kind of energy where you're repeating the same thing over and over again, adjusting it, changing a little here and there until you get what you would consider to be the very best that you can. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Judgment card. And that's saying that you are going through an awakening, a spiritual awakening, where you're tuning into a higher frequency. Okay? So let's get a couple of clarifying cards. We'll start with the Devil and see if we can gain some enlightenment there. The Magician. Okay. The Magician is all about you creating what it is that you want in your life, using your magic and your practicality and bringing what it is that you want into reality. You have everything you need. You don't need to go anywhere and get anything. You have it all with and within you. So, it is clarifying the devil. I don't believe this is saying what the devil energy is. I think it could possibly be this. You know, the stress that has come about from you feeling like you have to defend your position or whatever this may be. Only you would know. I think what this is, the clarification is saying, you're done with this, which means you're done with this. Because I believe they're hand in hand. This is you and your new beginning. You're getting rid of the devil energy to have your new beginning. Because your overall energy is new beginning, and here you have another new beginning. And here is a spiritual awakening where you're tuning into a higher frequency. In other words, you're changing, and you're changing something for the better. So, because of the cards surrounding this, I definitely feel like this is clarifying the devil by saying, you're getting rid of it. You're not keeping it. It's going. But now let's get a card for this, the Seven of Wands, and see if we can gain any enlightenment on that. Your overall energy is absolutely beautiful. And so is the starfish spirit, open to infinite possibility. And that goes perfectly with the new beginning. And you have these new beginnings, right? And here you have a new romantic cycle begins. So in essence, that's a new beginning as well. Strength. Okay, well, again, I do not see that as telling you what the problem is. I see that as a clarification for how you are being and how you have been. You are very strong, and the Strength card is a wonderful card to have, period, but especially if you have any challenges. And you tend to show your strength through kindness and compassion. But the Seven of Wands is being clarified by this card. So it's saying that you are very strong. Okay? And to me that means whatever's going on here, it doesn't have a chance because you are strong. And I believe that because here you have the Magician. So this isn't clarifying what the problem was, but it's definitely telling you what the outcome is, which is wonderful. Now, this is something that you will know if you don't already know. And it can be anything, okay? But like I already mentioned, it's quite possible that these energies have to do with something that's going on inside of you, you know, like stresses, fears, anxieties, things like that. But that could be brought on by something external, you know, like arguments, things like that. It doesn't have to be. But this is saying you're very strong. You've taken care of that. So that's leaving. The devil energy is leaving. Okay? You have the Magician and Strength. Whatever the problem was is done. Okay? It is going. And you're having this new beautiful beginning. Brilliant ideas that may need refinement. Overcoming obstacles with faith that everything will work out. And maybe that's where this Judgment card is coming in, because it's talking about a spiritual awakening and tuning into a higher frequency. So this is saying having faith that everything will work out. Okay? Communicate clearly and concisely and remain objective. And I think remaining objective is a big part of this, because if you have a devil energy and you're feeling like you have to defend something, it can be a challenge to remain objective. But by the cards here, you definitely should, because you have this problem. But look at all the beautiful cards you have. Yeah, you have a very nice group of cards. Okay, you have, in essence, 3 new beginnings. You have your overall energy, which is beautiful, a new romantic cycle, and the Ace of Wands. So they're all beautiful. And you have the 9 of Cups, being totally content, and the Star. And here you have the Starfish, which to me, those two look too similar. Well, and they have the same name. Open it to infinite possibilities. So you have a beautiful group of cards here. And you'll gain wisdom from whatever this is. Okay? So that is not a loss in that sense, okay? It shows that you're very strong and you have the magic within you to take care of and create whatever it is that you want. Okay, so let's get some cards from the universe and see what they would like to share. I think it's really exciting. A new beginning and potentially a new romantic cycle. If you're already with a partner, then maybe that's just saying things are really changing for the better. Having that candle burn brightly. Okay. This is a perfect card. This is saying that you are moving away from what no longer serves you and going to a place that serves you very well. Which definitely you can see that in the cards. The 5 of Pentacles is a feeling which I can see here, potentially, where you're feeling left out in the cold. It's a really challenging, emotional time where you feel alone, potentially abandoned, left out in the cold, that kind of thing. However, the 5 of Pentacles is in the form of a stained glass window, which is like it's on a cathedral or church or something, so there's help for you if you choose to take it. But also, this is saying that you are very strong. Look at this woman, how she is pushing forward through all of the frigid weather and the snow and ice and everything that's going on in her life. She is not, sitting there giving up. She is going to get through. And that's very similar to this energy in that respect. Okay? And also, typically, when I do a reading, if there is a problem area, the universe will give me a card or more that talks about that. And so that's what I believe this is. Okay? Let's get one more card. Yeah. Okay. I think this is helping to clarify this and the devil. These are challenging thoughts to the point. The image really does a great job of keeping you up at night. You're not able to think as clearly as what you need to because of the challenges that are coming about from whatever this is. Okay? And this is just saying you have something in your life that needs to leave. It's not in your best interest. Okay? And these shackles are very loose. You can just take them off. It's simple to do. Might not be easy, but it's simple. But here you have the magic to do it. And here you have the strength to take care of it. So this is the universe dealing, showing you the problem. Here's this problem, whatever it is. And it could just be your thoughts. It doesn't have to be something that was created, something that happened to you. It could be, for whatever reason, you have fears maybe from the past, past conditioning and such. It could be either or. But they're to the point that you can't think clearly. But here, it shows that you are very, very strong. You are pushing through this. And here, you have pushed through this. You're leaving this behind and going to a place that serves you, which is your new beginnings. Okay? So it's actually a beautiful reading, because whatever the problems are or were, you're going to handle them wonderfully and have your new beginnings. Okay? So it's beautiful in that respect. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the very same card, that you are going to be totally happy and content with your life. So whatever it is that you're going to be doing, you're going to change your life in such a way that you have inner happiness, contentment, and peace, which is really beautiful. Okay, let's get a charm. And I don't look, so I don't know, and this is where the universe likes to tease me sometimes. Okay, the Golden Gate Bridge, I believe, is what this is. And to me, what this is saying is one side of the bridge, your prior life. And you were doing whatever it takes to get across that bridge. Kind of reminds me of that a little bit. And on the other side of the bridge is your beautiful life. And so you are going from the challenging place to the beautiful place. Okay, thank you so much. I hope this reading helps. Much love. Bye.